What's up, everyone? Aaron Nagler here for PackersNews.com. I'm here with Tom Silverstein and Pete Dougherty after the Packers' 23-0 loss, first shutout for Mike McCarthy's Packers since 2006, his first year on the job. Pete, speaking
to the day, by the way.
Oh, to the day.
To the day, November 19th.
So maybe something of the Earth's rotation here. I don't know. Pete, speaking of McCarthy and the job he did on the offensive side of the ball as an offensive guy, what did you see from McCarthy, the offensive game plan against the Ravens with Hundley at quarterback?
Well, we didn't see what we saw a week ago against Chicago, where it was run, 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 stick with the run, play action off of that. Kind of built a little bit of an identity there, even though they're not a great running team, still being a run-first team. And today they came out and threw 9 passes in their first 11 plays, their first 2 series, and it got them down the field, but it was just fool's gold because it ended with interceptions both times. So it was just the kind of game plan that I don't think they can play with this quarterback, because he's not a drop back passer. He doesn't make the quick decisions and get the ball out fast. Right. He needs that running game to give him a chance, and so I thought McCarthy departed from that. He basically tried to say it was because he lost faith in Mays after he fumbled on his first carry and he didn't want to overwork Williams. But right. All that stuff was before Mays even played the 9 passes and 2 runs.
Right.
So I think it was just he came in. He maybe thought he was going to catch these guys off guard, and it didn't come close to working.
You mentioned Chicago. Real quick, do you think maybe that fourth quarter from Hundley in Chicago maybe gave McCarthy a little too much confidence in him?
It could have. Hundley made a handful of really good throws, but I mean, I'd still look at it. You just got to keep pounding these teams and hope to wear them down, and you can't put the game in Hundley's hands. You just can't do it.
Absolutely. Tom, speaking of Hundley, the quarterback position, how did they get here? I mean, this is a team obviously built around Aaron Rodgers, but how do they end up going from one of the best teams in the league before Rodgers goes down to, I mean, this is probably one of the worst teams in the league at this point.
It's a quarterback-driven league. If you don't have a quarterback, you can't win. And right now, they don't even have a functioning quarterback. They don't have a guy who can consistently get the ball down the field, complete passes. He won't play in the pocket. He refuses to play in the pocket. He can't move around. It's a disaster, and it's yet another failure with their backup quarterbacks. They've just gone through one after another, and they haven't had anybody since Matt Flynn, and he wasn't exactly an earth-shattering quarterback.
World beater, right?
Yeah, 2-1 the time that Rodgers went out, and so this is a kind of a organizational failure, if you ask me.
Do you think this is something they'll address in the offseason?
Maybe. I mean, they've
more
had plenty of time.
Maybe.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and draft some more guys.
Right.
Bring some guys in. You know, what the heck? It can't hurt. I mean, I always wonder if they're still wondering whether Taysom Hill could help them at this point. I mean, really, it's just one bad decision after another, and they have not filled a very important position.
Absolutely, and those chickens have definitely come home to roost at this point. For Tom, Pete, I'm Aaron. Check out PackersNews.com for all the latest on the Packers.